What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Welcome. If you're new to this beautiful channel, welcome to this beautiful channel. If you're not new, well, welcome back, you guys. As always, this is the predictions for the month of September. What I've been seeing for September. Sometimes it's not necessarily in the month of September. Sometimes it's really just the visions that I've been seeing nearing September. And it can happen a little bit shortly after September, but usually, sometimes it happens months after, sometimes it happens a few weeks after September, or sometimes, most of the time, it happens in September. But definitely, I'm ready to give you my predictions. I'm ready to tell you what I see, and let's get going, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and let's get going. The devil says, with his message, is that he wants to continue ruling the world, that he wants to cause catastrophes, more raptures, more destruction. How so? With weather, with destruction. But like I said, he's sending his bits of him throughout those people leaving Afghanistan, and he wants to create chaos. He wants to create destruction. He wants to do more terrorist attacks, explosions, mass killings. He wants to create chaos. And for now, we see calmness, but it's the calmest before the storm. Even though they're talking about this war with Afghanistan ending, and that there's no war no more in the Middle East, and with the US involved over there, unfortunately, I see the beginning of something new. The end of that, but the beginning of a new war. And the war between demons and angels continue. This two cards right here tell me that there's going to be another coup. That I've already mentioned to you how I see that in Latin America, there's going to be more people standing up to their governments. Just recently, I was doing a reading, and for that reading, the person had asked me about Nicaragua. And they asked me, they said that their family is from Nicaragua, and that what did I see for Nicaragua? They wanted to know what's going on. And then when I looked into it, the first thing they said was that there was going to be a coup in Nicaragua. I see people standing up to their government, to their tyrant, to their dictator. Changes are coming to Nicaragua for sure. But before that, the devil is influencing people to be angry and fight, but the angels are influencing people to stand up and help themselves, that they're behind them. Nonetheless, we're going to see demons and angels fighting again, which means strong earthquakes, strong natural disasters, strong events, catastrophic events. And then the devil is going to be influencing people to do mass killings, to be very angry, racism, hate crimes. The abortion ban in Texas. What's going to happen with that? Is it going to be challenged? I do see it being challenged, and I do see it being changed again. The sun is going to shine again. Actually, the hermit tells me that he came to shed its light upon this situation. But the thing that I need to tell Texas, though, is that the devil has made its way to Texas. The devil has just made his presence known in Texas. Mass catastrophes, mass raptures, terrible things, intense events coming to Texas. There has been a judgment that has fallen on Texas. And how do I know that the devil's present there? He actually just made his presence known with these new laws that just passed. 666 laws that just passed. The number is not a coincidence. Coincidences don't exist. The devil has made it to Texas, and there's going to be intense things happening. But the death card also gives me the message that more political deaths, more political raptures, more politicians being removed, more presidents being removed, more presidential assassinations, more assassinations towards political people. The death card tells me that there's going to be another politician that's going to pass away, be removed from power, that's going to be a terrorist attack towards their life, some sort of atentado towards their life. The death card says that there's going to be another political person, whether it's a president, ex-president, politician, ex-politician, whatever it is, it's coming for another one. The same way that they removed, and let's talk about, a lot of people have been asking me about Gavin Newsom, and Gavin Newsom, he might get away with the whole recall election. He might win, but I still see him being removed one way or another. So there's still a plan going against him. So he needs to be aware that this energy is still surrounding him. It still surrounds him. But the death card just tells me that there's going to be another president, another politician, another person removed from power one way or another. Gavin Newsom, are they going to be able to remove him from power through a recall election? I don't see that being possible. I actually see things going more favorable for Gavin Newsom, so I don't see him being removed through the recall election. I guess you could say I don't see a recall election, but what I do see is the card of death following Gavin Newsom, Biden, and Greg Abbott. Now, when it comes to Gavin Newsom, the death card does say that they're going to remove him. All these three people are going to be removed one way or another from power, whether it's through resignation, death, legal problems, or stepping down from power one way or another. And the sun continues to completely dominate us. The weather's going to continue to completely attack us. It's going to completely be radical. The sun fires continue on one side of the earth. Scorched earth continues on one side of the earth, and then floods and natural disasters with water-related events continue on the other side, almost at the same time. Weather. So what does this card say in terms of weather? This card says that the weather is going to be very radical, that the storms are going to be like never seen before. Remember, weathering storm is what the moon said. Storms, floods, hurricanes. There's going to be hurricanes. There's going to be more hurricanes. I see about 4. I see one circling Texas, so be aware of that, Texas. There might be one coming your way. Same thing with Florida. I see one circling Florida. Tsunamis and tsunami warnings. I'm also seeing tsunamis and tsunami warnings. Volcanic eruptions as well. More sinkholes. The storm, the weather's going to be continuously going to be aggressive. And one side is going to be scorched earth, fires, drought, and the other side it's going to be floods, tsunami warnings, intense tropical storms, hurricanes. It's going to be a very aggressive month. It's going to be like everything's happening at once, so definitely something to be aware of. Weather. So what does this card say in terms of weather? This card says that the weather is going to be very radical, that the storms are going to be like never seen before. Remember, weathering storm is what the moon said. Storms, floods, hurricanes. There's going to be hurricanes. There's going to be more hurricanes. I see about 4. I see one circling Texas, so be aware of that, Texas. There might be one coming your way. Same thing with Florida. I see one circling Florida. Tsunamis and tsunami warnings. I'm also seeing tsunamis and tsunami warnings. Volcanic eruptions as well. More sinkholes. The storm, the weather's going to be continuously going to be aggressive. And one side is going to be scorched earth, fires, drought, and the other side it's going to be floods, tsunami warnings, intense tropical storms, hurricanes. It's going to be a very aggressive month. It's going to be like everything's happening at once, so definitely something to be aware of. And in terms of earthquakes, I am seeing earthquakes in the United States and Latin America, and then I'm seeing a really massive earthquake, like historical earthquake somewhere around the world, almost close to like a 10, you guys. So very strong. It could just be that it's going to be a strong earthquake, and that they're just showing me it symbolically is number 10, so I can know like, oh, it's going to be strong. Or it could just be literal, so something to be aware of. So definitely, definitely we need to be prepared for emergencies. Have an emergency kit, have a plan, have food and water. Nature's going to continue to humble us, and that's what's going on. But this month, it's going to be a radical month in terms of weather. Weather's going to continue to bombard us. More floods, more storms, more hurricanes. Earthquakes are going to be like happening all over the world. It's going to be an intense month of weather. Well, you guys, that is it. That is all the predictions that I have for you this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching me. Make sure you guys continue to be prepared. I've already been telling you since before, prepare, have a bag packed, have food and water. I tell you this for a reason. Now, look at what's happening to New York. And I'm not talking about one specific place. I'm talking about worldwide. We all need to be prepared. California, the West Coast needs to be prepared for earthquakes, for huge natural disasters in that aspect. The East Coast needs to be prepared for tsunamis, hurricanes. You need to be prepared for water. You need to be prepared for, again, anything, right? The whole world needs to be prepared for anything. Have a plan, have a packed bag, have food, have water, have an emergency kid, have an emergency plan. Don't take this lightly. Just because it hasn't happened to you, if you haven't noticed, the things that you've never seen before in places that you've never seen before, like I told you before, were going to be happening. And look at this. We see New York flooded and hurricanes and all this stuff reaching New York. And when have we seen things like that? When have we seen New York dealing with stuff like this? So definitely, you guys don't take it for granted, these messages. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Have a plan. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for everything. Leave your comment below. Ask me what you want me to look into. What are you wondering? What did I miss? And I'll talk about it in my next video for sure. I'll try to add it in my next video, and I'll continue to give you predictions and visions. And so far, this is what I have for you. And I'll be talking about stuff more on TikTok. So make sure you guys are following me on Raphaelsinsights / Ask Raphaelsinsights on Facebook, my TikTok Raphaelsinsights, and my Instagram Raphaelsinsights, and my Snapchat RAL3H Ralph. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.